With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Omar, ready? No, we changed it.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
We changed it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
Now Lamar changing the play. On second down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 43 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's the former NFL rushing champ, Taylor. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. On the option right is Jackson. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line.
Hey, report. We changed it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it on 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Carlson able to put this one through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
There's no way this nigga team is.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now Pickett looking to change things up. Second and 1. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
I really said I got to stop there. He right there, so over the middle is over. It's too early, man.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, middle.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 20-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Damn.
Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons. And he certainly regret that because he found a soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Pickett. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Pickett now on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dallas Goedert, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The fuck is my kicker? That shit made no sense, bro. None.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 69 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking at mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
This is tiring, bro.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 11. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps
perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Pickett on 2nd down. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He's able to find Wallace. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Now Pickett changing the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. A pitch out to Swift here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Pickett. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. Touchdown, Jaguars. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jags are back within a score. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Shit don't make no sense.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. A handoff, Barkley running left.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10. So now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They run once more with Taylor. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I was asleep
Back now
all
in
yesterday.
Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Saquon Barkley running right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's brought down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. They'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. Saquon Barkley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
They're back in this defense yesterday. That first pick fucked me up.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Second and 6, just inside the 30. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. He's to the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. Here's Swift. And it's been like this all night.
I forgot he got all these fucking abilities, bro. Man.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And Pickett going to move his guys around. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete.
A knockout.
A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DeAndre Swift, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Okay.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he will slide to a stop.
Better.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll audible to something else.
Thirteen.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
I should have come into a field goal before halftime.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Room here to run. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
How you have 1 running back, 1 tight end, 1 wide receiver?
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Running left, it's Barkley. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
No, we changed it. Go.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And some room to work. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now 2nd and 9. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have a runner first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. Up the middle with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Jackson going to shift him around. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Again, it's Barkley. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
No, we change it. Ready? Ready shot. Ready? Ready shot. You.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Throwing now is Jackson. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One final shot for Pickett. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It's great to be back with you, obviously. But the first game of the year always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes is on it on a special night like that, I think it's going to be a great season, Parker. Can't wait for the next several months. We know they're going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Las Vegas, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.